Hey everybody, Bloodman Bobby here. So before I start off this Animal Crossing video today, I wanted to show you guys something I used to do as a kid. So as a kid, I grew up as a big Animal Crossing fan. And in the games, I used to be really into Tom Nook's stores. You know, I really liked expanding them. Like in the GameCube game, you went from having Tom Nook's smaller store, Nook's Cranny, and you could expand it into bigger stores, and then you could go all the way up to a store called Nookington. So I was really into them, and to the point where I wanted to design my own stores. So I used to draw my own stores, you know, like store interiors with the different departments, and tape them to my home's walls. So I'm gonna do one here today. But keep in mind, so like, you know, I used to draw these when I was around 6 years old, so my technique was really sloppy. You know, I wasn't, you know, really careful about, you know, making my lines straight or symmetry or all that fancy stuff. Let's add a iMac here. We'll add a Mac Pro. So like, let's put in the modern one with the cheese grater design. Also, I'm going to add a clothing section to this drawing. So for this one, I'm gonna try to make the clothes look like something out of the actual Animal Crossing games themselves. Little mannequin just like that, and some stripes filling in like that. We'll add in a second shirt here, and I'll add just the floor like this. So again, really crude shading. I'm trying to draw in a very similar style to what I used to do when I was a kid. So there you go. So here is the drawing that I'll get this in close up so you can see it better. But yeah, I was just really into doing this as a kid. I used to tape them all over the walls of my house because I was really into Tom Nook stores as a kid. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed my Animal Crossing drawing demonstrations. So anyway, what exactly is going on with Animal Crossing New Horizons now? Nintendo seems to have gone back on some of the features or lack of features that were supposedly coming to New Horizons. 1 minute, the ESRB rating for the game said that there will be in-game purchases, and now it doesn't. And Nintendo previously said that cloud saves weren't coming to New Horizons, but if you go to the websites for New Horizons, you'll see this quote here, quote, "This game does not support the save data cloud functionality of Nintendo Switch Online. However, a limited ability to recover Animal Crossing New Horizons save data from the server in the event of system failure, loss, or theft will be available to Nintendo Switch Online members sometime in the future. Check back for more details as they are available." So now, don't get me wrong, Nintendo seemingly going back on these decisions. I'm glad that they are, and it seems like New Horizons is heading into a much better direction. I really wanted I really wanted that cloud save ability to be in New Horizons in case, you know, in the event that in case like my Switch breaks or I have to get a new Switch for some reason, I would have that ability to, you know, save my data and use it on a new Switch. And also, I just generally don't really care for downloadable content. I know that when there were rumblings of the ESRB rating back when it said that there will be in-game purchases in New Horizons, I know it sent a lot of people into fear, and that, you know, does this mean that New Horizons would get DLC or, God forbid, microtransactions? And I was really concerned about that because I didn't really want to see New Horizons go in the direction where it's like, hey, you want a golden shovel in New Horizons? Well, you gotta pay $5 to get it. So I really didn't want to see Nintendo go in that direction. You know, if that was what, you know, I didn't want, if that was what the in-game if that was what the in-game purchases message on the ESRB rating, if that was referring to, I just didn't want to see Nintendo go in that direction. I am concerned maybe they'll try adding microtransactions in the future. Like maybe it'll be like, for now they won't, but I'm kind of concerned maybe Nintendo will. But we'll have to wait and see. But for now, I am glad that it doesn't seem like Nintendo is going in that direction. As for why, and it is kind of, it is kind of unusual to me to see Nintendo backpedal on their decisions like this. Like maybe it was because after more and more people, started to hear about these things, like how that New Horizons wasn't going to have save data, cloud save support, and that, you know, there was the possibility of in-game purchases, maybe because more people found out, people started freaking out. I'm really speculating here. Maybe another thing was just that because some of Nintendo's other titles, like Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Tokyo Mirage Sessions port, and the new DLC character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Byleth, is causing a lot of controversy for Nintendo. Maybe Nintendo was like, we don't want on this kind of backlash to come to New Horizons, so we're gonna back off on things like in-game purchases, and we are going to consider cloud saves in the future. So I don't know if that's what's going on. I feel like I'm really stretching there, but I am glad to see that New Horizons seems to be going in a better direction. I'm personally really excited for the game myself. I actually, me and my sister, we pitched in to pre-order the game, and also I've been going back to a couple previous Animal Crossing games, Wild World and New Leaf, in order to play these games in a much more analytical mindset and make more efforts to improve my towns and also to expand my homes. I mean, I don't know how well you could see here, but in my copy of New Leaf, I actually just expanded my home and I actually got a job with Brewster. So I'm glad that it seems like New Horizons is heading into a good direction for now. But I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you personally think of this? Do you think New Horizons needs cloud save support? Or how do you personally how do you feel that the in-game purchases message was taken away from the ESRB rating for New Horizons? Leave all those thoughts down below. Until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.